Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. I'm really happy to be back with another painting video for you today. Today's style is loose and I'll be making a quick sketch with ink and watercolor. First, I'd like to thank the amazing photographer who took this beautiful reference photo. I'll share their ID here and also in the description so you can check out their work and maybe get some ideas for your own projects. Here's the photo. I simplified it a little bit so you can see the main details more clearly. That way it's easier to sketch. Alright, let's get started. I'll begin with a dip pen and waterproof black ink. The paper I'm using is rough watercolor paper. Most of my focus today will be on the sketching part. I don't plan to include every single detail from the photo. I'd rather keep the attention on the buildings and main shapes so the painting doesn't feel too busy. For the watercolor, I'll use bright and transparent colors. This painting will stay very light, mostly in a single layer, because I want it to feel simple and quick. For example, in the central building, I used orange, and in the darker parts at the bottom, I added a related color like vermilion. I think one layer is enough for this section. I'll color the rest of the parts in the same way. As you watch the process, you'll also see subtitles showing the colors I'm using. While you're watching, I'd like to share a bit about my approach. In the past, I often used complementary colors for shadows. But now I prefer to use colors from the same family as the main color. I think it works better for ink sketches. Of course, it's totally up to you. If you want your painting to look more natural and lively, you can still use complementary colors. There's no right or wrong. It really depends on your own taste. Another change I made is the number of layers. I used to add many layers of watercolor, but now I prefer fewer layers, or sometimes just one. I feel this looks better with ink sketches. Also, when my brush doesn't fully cover some areas and a few white spots remain, I don't go back to repaint them. I like leaving those parts blank. It gives the painting a later feeling. And that's it. The painting is finished. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, leave me a comment, and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all the best. Stay creative and inspired.